Hey guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're back like this. I've tried to do this reading with eye-to-eye contact about 5 times now. So, okay, we're going back undercover. It's all good. We're going to do a Celtic cross, guys. Oh, my belly is rumbling. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what the energy is like for today. Remember that you can maybe experience, what I find is, obviously we have the divine masculine, divine feminine energy within all of us. It's just about tapping into that, hence the divineness of it. So do bear in mind that you may not resonate with this reading right now, but you might find that you will in a couple of days, because that's what I've kind of found, is that the energies do kind of swap and change within us. So let's have a look at the current energy. What's the situation? This one wants to come out. Hey, we've got the Hierophants, the High Priest, divine direction. It's really kind of like what I've just said about the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. When these energies kind of cross over, I feel that this is about finding your balance and working with the energies within us. Okay, so what are any challenges that we may be coming up against? Two of Wands. So I feel here as if one side, okay, you've kind of balanced, you've mastered to balance one side of your energy. Okay, and then we have the world here with a rod that's about to be, or is being contemplated, about being offered. Now this card can indicate partial success. So until you kind of really find this balance, I want to say you're not going to feel complete. So here is this new opportunity, new horizons. Okay. It's like the opportunities are not going to come or flow until you find your balance. So what's gone on in the past? Okay, we've been working on this. So this is very much our divine masculine energy has been working on, I want to say, finding this balance. So I feel that this is a commitment. He is working on his own, in solitude. Maybe different areas of life. There's not much left here. But this feels as if, you know, when you kind of just, you get on with what's needing to be done. You put your head down and you focus. He's resting that pentacle there on a brick. So building firm foundations now. And because there's a home in the background, this could be, and he's not like in that village. He's kind of moved out a little bit to work. This could be, you know, plans on building a new home. Especially as we've got the World card here. And looking for an opportunity. Okay, current energy. We've got the Eight of Swords and we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which just really shouts out again the divine feminine energy here. Non-interference with the divine feminine's energy. So this is most definitely the masculine energy that's kind of taken over this role of wanting to provide a secure, safe, not sure why that's coming out, secure, or maybe because the divine feminine here, it's like she's been abandoned out there to kind of find her own way. So abandonment issues, I want to say, maybe within the Divine Feminine's energy here. But understanding, I want to say that it's the masculine that is the provider. So there's kind of zero interference from the Divine Feminine's energy within this this stage of planning, grounding. Who builds the firm foundations? It's the Divine Masculine's energy. So let's have a look at some future energy. The Lovers. Okay, so it's the Divine Masculine feels it's his responsibility to kind of provide this secure, safe environment, home for the Divine Feminine, for nurturing. This is where you can feel, like I said, contented maybe. The Divine Feminine is looking up here, and the Divine Masculine's kind of looking at her. So his focus is on the Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at what Divine's got its hands on. What's the lesson? The Divine Feminine's not to know. Okay. This is patience. For the Divine Feminine's energy to tap in to your inner resources, because here, that's exactly what you're doing. These are really the only two zero interference cards, and they both denote a feminine on here. Following the stream of life, the flow of life, trusting, having faith, connecting, patience is shouting out here. So for the Divine Feminine's energy, I want to say it's working on patience and abandonment issues. The Divine Masculine's energy looks like he's really focusing on grounding and being a provider. Okay. Got the maintenance guy outside. Being of service. Okay. Let's have a look at how I'm going to say the Divine Masculine's energy is viewing themselves. Okay, so hi Lily. Studying, planning, putting plans, wanting to put plans into action. So he is a page, so he's a messenger. He could be directing. I don't know why I've said that, directing. He could be directing plans. I'm not sure because he's working on his own, but it's this brick here. And this isn't so much a card of action, but the current energy is. Okay, so the current energy is, this is more an opportunity, delivering an opportunity. This is delivering a message, and this is an offer. So in the now, it's working on this offer. It takes time. I feel here as if the Divine Masculine, he kind of knows what the Divine Feminine wants, but I feel here as if he's still not quite certain that there's this energy of what do you think? I just wonder if he's purchased some land. Put your tail down, sweet pea. Good girl. You're at a funny angle there. Okay. Will you sort yourself out? Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's a process of buying some land or thinking about buying some land. It was just the mound here, but with them both being transparent, this is a complete fresh new beginning for both of them. I felt that there was some directing here going on. Could be renovations. Could be working on an extension, especially if you're thinking about extending your family. But this does look like long-term plans. Now, the Hierophant here is the card of marriage, about doing things traditionally. I want to say traditionally in a way, more of a gentleman way of taking control and being that provider. It's very important for a masculine to feel like a masculine and to be able to provide and support. And this safe, I keep saying this safe environment, just feels as if this, whatever the Divine Masculine's working on, which I feel it's like a home, it's like plans are underway. So the Divine Masculine feels as if he's actually really getting somewhere now. Now this is the future energy, and I felt as if the Divine Masculine maybe is presenting something to the Divine Feminine to see what she kind of thinks of it. Because I feel this has been going on. This patience and planning. I believe that's what in the Psychic Tarot. Maybe I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot today. But patience and planning, I'm sure that that's what that card means in that deck. But I feel there's not knowing, trusting divine for the Divine Feminine. And I feel here as if the Divine Masculine is saying to the Divine Feminine, I haven't abandoned you, because that touched on yesterday's reading where you're not separate. You're not alone. I feel the energy is I've not abandoned you. I've been working on this. So let's have a look at how this situation affects others. I want to say within the Divine Masculine's proximity in his life and how they're viewing him. Leaving the past in the past, following spiritual guidance, and to be honest, being bloody strong. You're being viewed as being taking that leap. It's been a risky for the Divine Masculine to leave everything behind. Any hopes or fears? Relocation. It's the card that has no characters in it. So this is about travel, communication, relocation. And they're due to land. With the Eight of Wands, they're due to land. Those rods have been in the air for quite a while. And yesterday I said it was as if the Divine Feminine could feel that something was in the air. So what's the outcome? Just waiting for the right time. So this is, okay, so yesterday it touched on putting out your order, as if you're putting out an order in your restaurant. And if your life hasn't been kind of going to plan, it's just because you've kind of given an unclear order. I said here it's as if he was being the director. So I believe the Divine Masculine has become quite clear on his intentions. The order has been sent out. And he's just waiting. This is just waiting for the right time. His hand's on one rod there. He has one kind of beside it, which I believe is his rod. And then there's one that's kind of, I believe, is being left behind now. So it's just focusing, I want to say, on these two rods now. Interesting. Let's get the Psychic Tarot. I was going to use the Mucha Tarot. Hey, maybe not today. Let's put them over there. Let's okay. light. The Sun card, it's all positive. I felt as if that was kind of a look to the light for your answers. Let's have a look at this Hierophant, this card of marriage, the crossing of these energies, okay, balancing of them out. And I feel because there's masculines denoted on here with the High Priest, okay, the Hierophant, this is their responsibility. It's a divine masculine energy to be that provider. So, hope. So we've got the, this is the Star card. Look at the figure within. So I feel as if it's kind of in the palm of your hands. And I want to say it's about nurturing this now. That's quite beautiful. It's like this orb of light. So it's kind of like when in doubt, just look to the light. Now that could be for the divine masculine. To look towards the Star card for inspiration, creativity, imagination. It's about new beginnings. It's blending those energies, most definitely. Hope. So the block is, okay, this planning, this being stable enough to be able to offer to another. The base chakra, there's so much here about grounding. So the root chakra, building them firm foundations. Where's the book? The colour is red, the sound is lamb, the element is earth, the gland is adrenal, and the key words I have. Wow, there we have. Yes, the earth there. Element is earth. Looks like the colour of his cloak as well here. Oh, okay, do you want to turn the page? Known as the base or the root chakra, this energy centre is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, subsistence, safety and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honouring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. There we go. So there's a lot that's been going on. Safety, security, shelter. Let's have a look at this Eight of Pentacles then. Oh, the belly, the power. A growling that just come from my belly. That's it's a strength card. We're going to read this. Because they're two eights. Got the Eight of Pentacles and then we've got a Major Arcana, which is the Star card also, Major Arcana. It's divinely directed that all your dreams can come true now. There you go. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Power card. Let me just find this, which is the Strength card. Let's just hold this up. It's about working on some kind of craft, directing. Ooh. So I'll just cover up the face there. It's lying with the... Okay, let's stop messing around. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. Now, yesterday that word came up. I said that what the demand came up within one of the messages that I read from the book, but I actually said, what is the magician kind of commanding? And it was pointing to the resurrection, I believe. But there were two kind of really powerful words. There's some words that, but they have a lot of strength behind them. Hence why we got the power card here. Okay. So as a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical, external strength. It also can be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here, and how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your weaknesses, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improving. Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. Just remember, you are power. Now, I feel here because, so balancing out most definitely the divine masculine, divine feminine energies within, because that's the strength card. Okay. But it spoke about looking at all areas of your life, and that's what I kind of said is, looks like there's been some kind of working on these different areas. We haven't got many left. And I feel that this could be about actually providing this safe environment for the divine feminine, and then you've just got this last one on the floor, which I believe, you know, is going to kind of be this offer. It's being directed, so this message. But it looks like just building this, the work has been going on. It looks like it's nearly time. Just waiting for that right time here. So let's look at this Eight of Swords, because in the now, it's as if the divine feminine's not to be aware. It's a surprise. So she's going to be shocked, and the divine masculine wants that. He wants to be. You can see here with how others are viewing. It was like that. The divine masculine's worked really hard, so he's going to receive that reward and recognition that he's looking for. All that hard work was worth it. It was worthwhile for the result that you're going to get, or the reaction. Okay, so let's look at this Eight of Swords, the divine feminine, zero interference in this part. Divine masculine has taken it into his own hands. It's taken a lot of time to plan and prep and to be able to provide this offer. Positive movement forward. Okay, it wasn't patience and planning them. Patience and planning is the Seven of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles has come up. Had to come up because I'd got it wrong. So it's actually positive movement forward here for the divine masculine in the present. So it's like he's on his way. That new dawn, that new day is coming. The Lovers. Okay. It's like they're exposed here. And I am sure that I'm going to stick with it. I believe that is Archangel Raphael above them, and he's put blessing this connection with health and love and wealth. But he is the healing, the Archangel of healing. So It's like he's blessing this connection here. The universe, wow. So this is for a new cycle to be able to begin. This is most definitely wrapping up old ways, and this is the last card of the tarot. 2 major arcanas here. This is a time for a new beginning. Let's say it's time to experience your new world, your universe. It's like being the centre of the universe here. Two of Swords, behind the scenes. So it's like the Divine Feminine knows, can feel that something's in the air and that a celebration is coming. So she can feel that something is brewing. But it's a waiting game. It's about you need patience and to think positively here, that there is going to be that time that you can rejoice in celebration. Page of Pentacles, Mr. Director. I believe it's commanding, demanding from the universe. Well, we've got resting and rejuvenating. So I believe that someone's been doing some spiritual, intentional manifesting. So it's like they know what they're doing now. I want to say they're practicing it. Not just practicing it, but they really are kind of, there's this command in here. And we've got the solar plexus chakra, which is, if we just read this one, because actually having your willpower comes in with this strength can. So this is a knowing that you can actually execute this. You can ask and you shall receive. So card number 3, let's read the solar plexus first. Colour is yellow, sound is ram, element is fire, glands, pancreas and adrenal, and the keywords I can. The solar plexus chakra, let's get these words out. The solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area, just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem and confidence. The energy centre where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. Wow, inner feeling. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breath work with colour. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonise this area. There we go. That's the studying card, the directing, just knowing what you're doing now. A willingness to learn. How others are viewing the Divine Masculine is being ever so strong. It feels like it's coming as a bit of a shock to find out what the Divine Masculine's actually been through. I think that was the Magician card I just saw, which will be the awareness card in here. Spiritual union and passions being ignited. Like I said, there's no fear really for the Divine Masculine to have that he's not going to be appreciated, recognised. Whatever the Divine Masculine's doing, okay, it's for spiritual union and it's to ignite the Divine Feminine's passion inside. She looks smitten, doesn't she? Look. She's in awe. Look how her flame has just been ignited here. And we've got the healing energy again of the heart chakra. It's kind of like my expect the unexpected card. You just really don't know. There's just something's in the air. Something's going to happen. recognition and reward. Three of Pentacles, coming together with like-minded people. I want to say here's your presentation of, it's like you've come to bring, I don't know, the Divine Masculine comes to bring some kind of offer to be, see if he's going to gain that recognition for all his hard work. He's definitely been putting hard work in. The order's gone out. The Divine Masculine's knowing what he's wanting. He's just waiting for the return. So we're looking at this divine timing now. Choose wisely. Okay. So I want to, if you could see here, we've got the this yoga position again, this meditation. Choose wisely. If you have a look, this finger here is pointing towards the light. Oh, just, and the birds. The birds to fly kind of in this direction. It's about looking to the light. So I want to see, I don't know why I'm saying that. It's like the Divine Masculine wants to see whether those orders that he's put out, is there going to be a return? This kind of comes in with the video that I shared yesterday on the Facebook Channel of Love page. It's by Eckhart Tolle. And I've noticed that he started to kind of do premieres, which means, you know, these are videos of the now that he's sharing. And for me, he's just like a master, okay, in spiritualities. I mean, he's kind of like the best. So I do follow and listen to his guidance. And he spoke about, you know, dream boards, goal boards, how lots of things manifest, you know, maybe a couple of years after you've kind of put the intention out there. So I've said about a return. Okay. And as he spoke on that video, you know, you kind of put, I have so many goal boards, and some are in the attic, some are in boxes, because as you move around, you tidy, you tend to put, you'll have it up for a while, you know, even maybe a year, and then at some point you kind of take it down, put it away, forget about it. You've kind of moved on to other goals. And then when you re-find these goal boards, you kind of realise, oh, I've had that, I've achieved that. It's because you kind of had no attachment to it. You put out the order, maybe you've done a vision board, a dream board. And then it kind of comes in when you're not waiting for that particular thing to come in. But you kind of remember that you ordered it. And there you go. What's the bottom of the decks? Heartache and loss. So I want to, the underlying energy, I've spoke about Divine Feminine dealing with heartache, abandonment, and being patient. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Swords about cutting out things that no longer serve, speaking the truth. The Queen of Swords here is about speaking the truth. Feel they're both energies, as in the Divine Feminine here, what she needs to work on. Divine Masculine, work on those things that serve you. Because with the Queen of Swords, she will summon and cut out anything that no longer serves her. I want to read the Heartache and Loss card, as there's quite a lot of guidance, I want to say, for the Divine Masculine. Well, there isn't really guidance, is there? You've got everything under control. It's like you've taken this into your own hands as the masculine energy. And you're cutting out things and working on projects. Divine Feminine here is at this heartache and loss, and I'm going to read this because in both of these cards that really denote the feminine, there's zero interference. So let's read the heartache and loss card. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. It's really, okay, quite different energies there, aren't there? Okay, let's get an affirmator. Follow your heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taken too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. It's like enjoy the journey. Okay. And trust that you are being guided the right way. Let's get another one. He's got his umbrella up there. It's like he's ready to tackle any kind of rainy days. He's surfing on that wave of love. Manifestation. Wow, that's exactly what we're talking about. Manifesting. It's a bonus card. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. So I want to say, it's like I said, it's about waiting for these manifestations to come in. Was the right order placed? Was it clear enough? It's about the words that you use. Okay. Wow. That's a great card to have. So I feel here as if for the Divine Feminine, it's like follow your heart, trust this GPS, this internal guidance system. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. Okay, so there's still more. There's still more to uncover, to learn, to discover. What's the bottom here? Ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. Okay. Ups and downs. Okay. Let's put these, I don't want to get the table too cluttered. Angels of Light cards. Let's see what else wants to come out. 2 little cards there left. Oh, no, and another one. Any more? Okay, yeah. So they stop? Okay, cool. Let's get one of these cards. And we've got 2. Archangel Shamal. Archangel Shamal works on the pink ray of love. And being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. Here's the affirmation: my heart is filled with the flame of love. Wow. So that spiritual union here, that connection. It says love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are. So I felt here as if the Divine Masculine is not going to be judged. It's just going to be loved. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation, which is what we were touching on yesterday. It's unconditional love. Sorry, I thought there was something else that I saw here. Okay. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge of light with the angels, which the angels can move along to help to bring hope and peace. I can't get my words out. There's that hope card here, isn't there? With the angels wanting to move along it to bring hope and peace. Let's read this other one, Adventure. Oh, it was the affirmation, wasn't it? My heart is filled with the flame of love. Okay, adventure. Life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. Said here it's about expect the unexpected. The angel wisdom suggests you get out of any habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. If the path ahead seems dark, do as you would if you were exploring a dark place. Ask your angels to light up the way. I said whenever you're kind of feeling lost, isn't it? Look for the light. Okay. Then watch for the signs and signals that tell you where and how to go. Coming in with that GPS here. Explore the new with excitement and courage. These magnetic qualities attract money and career openings and add zest to relationships. The angels are inspiring you to move forward with anticipation, expectancy, and hope. The affirmation, I face the adventure of life eagerly. Bottom of the deck is purpose. The angels remind you that every situation or person is placed on your path with a purpose. It may be to strengthen you, offer you an opportunity to resolve or forgive the past, release old patterns, or for enjoyment. Your life purpose is ultimately to do that which brings you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Seeking these soul qualities will place you on the path of your destiny. Once on your path, allow nothing and no one to deflect you from your mission. Your guidance is to ask your angel to help you find the purpose of your current situation, or, if you are ready, your life mission. Align your strength and willpower and hold your intention to fulfill your purpose. The angels will support you and you will succeed. Affirmation, I am strong and determined. Let's see here. Okay, right, I want to get this reading wrapped up. So let's have a daily guidance. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become, oh, look at this, material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, I'll cover it up. It's like, what's the divine masculine here? Pondering. So ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Wow, okay, we obviously had to see this card for a reason, since it uses those words. It says we're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Okay. We get one from the angels and ancestors. I was reading the little intention that's inside the box there. Just kind of comes in with the manifestation. Okay. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. Okay. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armour. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior, while retaining feminine sensitivity. She is ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. I'm just going to jump back to this intention that I said that I read in here. Because it said, oh, that's not the one I read. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. And it just kind of stated that. Shield Maidens work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. And here's this kind of, learning to kind of follow your own GPS system, to be your own warrior within, to kind of know your own path. But it also is touching on this manifestation, the desires, the intentions that the Divine Feminine has put out there as well. Okay, the extended message, I don't know why I'm picking up the manifestation card. Let's go back to Shield Maiden. The extended message. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward. Okay, I'm going to get another one from here. I feel here as if it's just saying, there is a plan in place. It's like, be ready, be focused. Just because you haven't been of late, especially dealing with this abandonment that I'm picking up on and the heartache and loss and moving on and leaving that behind, it's really about refocusing now. She-wolf Unleash the wild within. This is trusting and having faith. It's like it's not a time to give up. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul which is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. Extended message, you are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. Now, I said about how we could swap between energies, and I feel that because I feel it's really the divine masculine here who's tracking down, okay, is going after these manifestations. But I believe that it could be the feminine energy. It could sneak in with insecurities, abandonment, maybe the fear of being rejected, abandoned, not being good enough. And then moving away from this heartache and loss of the past. So there is this feminine energy here that's kind of sneaking in. Your alpha female within, okay, is as equal, I want to say, as your kind of the alpha male. I'm going to end on dropping the box. Oracle of Shadows and Light. And I'm hoping today's video does not take so long. Well, actually, yesterday's video, it should have been available to you, okay, around about 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And it just was not processing the final part of it. And I thought, okay, maybe we're waiting, you know, for 111. And, but no, it came all the way to about, well, actually it declined it. It threw it back at me, only gave me the option to delete the video. It said it wasn't able to put it up. It was a really good video, I thought, as well. So then I had to retry it all and upload, which took a bit longer. But around about 3 o'clock, it finally went through when I redone it. So that was a bit of a little challenge yesterday, trying to get the video up. So I don't anticipate any problems today whatsoever. So let's see what the message is. It's time to be brave. Fairy of the Highlands. Card number 20. The Fairy of the Highlands does not want to fight. She feels it is not in her nature. She wants to resolve disputes peacefully. But she will fight if it must come to that, and she is showing you now that you too have the means to stand up for yourself, even though you have almost chronically avoided conflict and allowed others to take advantage. It is time to take up this sword, step into that part of yourself that knows how to take a stand, speak the truth, and not back down when the threat of a conflict looms. It may seem unnatural and wrong and frightening, and this little fairy knows it. But it is time, and this giving up of what you have worked so hard for in order to avoid conflict or confrontation is no longer right. Take the stand and hold up the sword. The Fairy of the Highlands will be there with you, And when the threat is over, she will help you celebrate your victory. We've got this Queen of Swords here, this truth, about being able to speak the truth. Okay. The Fairy of the Highlands speaks. See this, my sword of power. I have long feared to use it, but now I must grow strong and take it up, as you must too. The thought of wielding it, of hurting anything or anyone, makes me sad, but I know what must be done, and I must learn to fight, the good fight, and stand up for what I believe in. Although I have been told I must not be aggressive, in fact I must now take up my arms against this trouble and finish it for good. I am going into battle, and for that I feel sorrow, but I will be fearless and strong and do what needs to be done. I may bathe my sword in tears, but I will no longer hold it back when the threat that approaches relies on my fear for its victory. I will no longer give away my power so easily. This time, I will take back what is mine. The divination message. The time of truce is over. It is time to speak your truth and be strong. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for, without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. Sad as it is time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much, and now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you. But do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self-protection. Honour yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. Wow, we're going to end the reading on that, guys. Whoop. Okay, seems there is going to be a battle here. We've got the Queen of Truth here. She's got that sword raised, hasn't she? With the Shield Maiden. Okay, just be prepared, guys. Just to stand your ground. This could be the Divine Feminine here. This could be just patterns maybe just coming up just for final completion. That's what I want to say. Okay. Especially as we've got kind of like the Universe card. The World card. This is about wrapping up anything that's going to get in your way. And for you not to feel guilty about that. Okay. Right, guys, I hope you enjoy your day and I will catch up with you soon. So take care, much love. Bye for now.